Hello guys, my name is Renia Andriani. I'm from Duta Wacana Christian University. My major is English Language Education Department. So, this video is talks from research methodology class, and I'm going to share what is research paradigms, qualitative research, and research questions. So guys, have you ever heard about research paradigm, qualitative research, and research questions? Perhaps some of you have heard about that and have learned, and also some of you never heard about that. So don't worry, because in this video I'm going to explain about that. So let's go. So the first is a research paradigm. According to Kuhn 1970, research paradigm is the set of common beliefs and agreements shared between scientists about how problems should be understood and addressed. I'm going to tell you three types of research paradigm. The first is positivism. Positivism adheres to the view that only factual knowledge gained through observation or the sense, including measurement, is trustworthy. There are main principles of positivism research, such as: first, the research should aim to explain and predict. Second, the research should be empirically observable via human sense. Inductive reasoning should be used to develop statements or hypotheses to be tested during the research process. 3. Science is not the same as common sense. The common sense should not be allowed to bias the research findings. The second is interpretivism research paradigm. Interpretivists focus on trying to gain an insight into the unique experiences of individuals and groups. Interpretive approaches rely heavily on naturalistic methods like interviewing, observation, and analysis of existing texts. These methods ensure an adequate dialogue between the researchers and those with whom they interact in order to collaboratively construct a meaningful reality. 3. Typically, qualitative methods are used. The third is pragmatism research paradigm. Pragmatism recognizes that there are many different ways of interpreting the world and undertaking research, that no single point of view can ever give the entire picture, and there may be multiple realities. Positive and interpretivist position within the scope of a single research according to the nature of the research questions. Moreover, studies with pragmatism research philosophy can integrate the use of multiple research methods such as qualitative and quantitative method. Now I'm going to explain about qualitative method. I have mentioned it before in interpretivism method, right? But it's not really clear. So here we go. Qualitative method focuses on generating meaning and understanding through rich description. It can be particularly useful approach to studying educational problems that requires developing an understanding of complex social environments and the meaning within that people with those environments bring to their experience. Qualitative method differ from quantitative because it arises from different philosophical view of the world and using different methods and design. Qualitative Okay, let's take a look at the table. There are several differences between qualitative and quantitative method. First, qualitative method focus on the quality of experience, trying to describe or understand the essence of human experience, while quantitative method focus on more measurable factors, asking questions about how much, how many, or how frequently. The second, the goal of the qualitative are to understand, describe, and discover meaning or generate hypothesis or theory. And the quantitative method goals aims to predict, control, confirm, test hypothesis. Okay, the last but not least, qualitative data collection. We usually do interview, focus groups, observation, documents, case study, or smaller sample size, while quantitative use survey or distributing questionnaire and use larger sample size. So if you want to understand and explore idea, you can use qualitative approach. But if you want to confirm the theory or hypothesis, you can use quantitative approach. Okay, the last but not least is research question. Research question is the fundamental, and many people consider it as the most important part, because if you want to do a research, you have to focus on answering the research question. The research questions need to summarize the significant issues that the research intends to investigate. Research question determines the methods of data collection. Research questions should free from assumptions. Example, you can see the example on the screen. The first question, what are the positive effects on the use of Mentimeter in speaking class? It's not a good research questions because the researchers put their assumptions on the question. Question number 2. To what extent does a university teacher use jigsaw learning in strategy in the classroom? This is a good research questions because the researcher not put their assumptions on the questions. Okay, next, features of a good research question. First, a good research question should be focused on one issue only. The second, it should be researchable. That means the answer to your questions can be founded by collecting empirical data or through existing literature. The third, it needs to be feasible. So, is it doable within a certain time frame? Do you have access to the data you need or the participants? It really depends on your situation, but for these research questions, it will fit more into the time frame of a longer project. So it wouldn't be feasible for an assignment you have to hand in by the end of the month. Number 4, it should be specific. It should be specific. All the terms you use in the research question should have a clear meanings. 5. The research question should be complex. If the research question can be easily answered with yes or no, or with easily fun facts, then it's not complex enough. Number 6. Make sure the problem is relevant to your field of study or society. Okay guys, I think this is the end of my video. I hope that you can understand about research paradigms, qualitative methods, and research question after watch this video. If you have any comments or questions related to my video, just leave your comments below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.